Good evening. Gregory Cudeecakes here. I have a question for you. This is a bit of a mix. I think it's a bit of a mix of cultures, as it might be a bit of a melting pot. But have you ever heard of a Chicago style hot dog? This is my understanding of the Chicago style hot dog, is that it will typically have dill pickle, fresh tomato, and ketchup is not allowed. So I'm going to make a Chicago style influenced hot dog, and I believe this is something that came from European and German culture, and it also has influences of Mediterranean and Italian culture in it. I believe. I believe. I also believe that for example, the martini in New York, the New York martini, has influences of Italian culture, and it's a mix of Italian culture and English or British culture. So you do have the vermouth and you have the gin that are sort of a combination. It's sort of a European, Italian, and English fusion or mixture. I believe that this Chicago style hot dog, with the emphasis on veggies, like fresh vegetables in it, is very much a fusion of Italian culture and German culture. I'm not sure about that. I would have to look into it some more. Gregory Cudeecakes is not sure how much Italian influence this has. For all I know, just Chicago people, maybe even with German background, Chicago people just like vegetables. For all I know, they just happen to have a lot of fresh vegetables on hand. For all I know, it has nothing to do with the background, but I think it does. I think it does have some connection. So I will just turn your attention to my ingredients, but first, Zippo check. Clicks nicely, lights nicely. Zippo check is complete. Okay, let's turn our attention to my ingredients here, and I'll see if we can get some light on this. Get some light on the issue. No ketchup. Interesting. They don't like the ketchup in Chicago. I've heard that it's banned on hot dogs. Like, it's not a Chicago thing. It's banned. Like, they will not offer it. I wonder if they do mayo on the hot dog. Let's turn our attention here. I got mayo here. Look at there. Fresh tomatoes, and I'll get some light on this. Wow. Look at those tomatoes. Just look at those tomatoes. Wow, aren't those nice? If I get more light. Wow, look at those tomatoes. Aren't those nice tomatoes? I washed them up. Wow, they're such nice sort of vine ripened tomatoes. My goodness. And we have a little pepper there. Look at this. I'm very proud of these. These are Bavarian pickles, dill pickles. Dill pickles, German product. Dill pickles from Bavaria, Germany. We got some beer there to go with our little hot dog here, our Chicago influenced hot dog. I got some mustard and mayo there. I also have some cheese here, some camembert cheese. Maybe we can add that. I thought about going with American processed cheese, and I've had that before. Nah, I think I'll go with camembert. Go with a natural cheese. We got some mustard going on here. Yellow mustard. I like the yellow mustard. Remember, I had the spicy mustard before. Was not digging that so much. So there's my hot dogs. These are convenience store hot dogs in Japan, they are, you can get these at a convenience store, about $1.50, $1.50 US. Not too bad. $1.50 US for a hot dog. It's not too bad, hey? And we have my camembert cheese here, right there. And my roommate smokes, hey? He always leaves his cigarettes lying around, and he also borrows my lighter. So he's always having one before bed, and gotta break that habit. Oh, there's my oshibori from Japan. Oshibori. Do you know oshibori? Oshibori, typically when you eat, you always get a wet hand cloth before you eat. Isn't that nice? Look at those tomatoes. I love the oshibori in Japan. Oshibori. I'll do a video just on oshibori, wet hand cloth, before you eat. So you wash your hands, then you use a wet hand cloth to wash them again. Then after you finish eating, you wash your hands again. People wash their hands a lot here. That's one thing I noticed when I went back to Canada. I would see people, and like, I'm not going to say where in Canada, but I would see people, and they would typically go in and use the washroom. They wouldn't wash their hands. Then they would go eat. And when they were finished eating, then they would wash their hands. No wonder the coronavirus is going like wildfire in Canada. You know, a lot of people didn't seem to wash their hands. But we will close with these tomatoes. That's all for me. Goodbye, everyone. Gregory Cudeecakes signing off.